It's Christmas time. Festive Guy 444 here, coming at you with a video that I have never done before, kinda, sorta. In today's video, we're going to be ranking Home Depot's full 2024 Christmas animatronic lineup. Yes, you've heard that right. Today is August 8th. And on August 8th, Home Depot decided that out of almost the blue, they were going to release every single product for their Christmas line for the season. And I gotta say, it is another very, very good lineup from them, and I'm excited to get into this. Originally, we only thought it was supposed to be the Disney and Star Wars characters. That ended up being a lie. We got literally everything. So I'm going to be ranking every single item from worst to best, and we're gonna get right into this. I'm Spooky Guy 444, and this is ranking every single Christmas Home Depot animatronic from worst to best. Here we go. I have 11 animatronics here, so coming in at number 11, we have the Baby Grinch. This thing sucks a lot. One thing I have noticed, and it's going to be actually a very common gripe you'll see with a lot of Christmas stuff, the prices are actually really iffy, even for Home Depot. Some of them are still pretty good. Other ones, kind of suspect, I'm not going to lie. Baby Grinch is a really suspect one. Baby Grinch here only moves his head while he plays the songs. What's the point of this? This is so useless. Nobody has ever asked for Baby Grinch that plays the regular theme song, and all it does is head turn is T-posing. Like, I'm assuming the arms might be posable. I don't know. I'm sick of the Grinch stuff. I am sick of it. I'm tired of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff too, but at least with the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, they can pump out unique stuff still. You can't do that with the Grinch. It's just more Grinch, and they get worse and worse every single year. We peaked in 2004 with the Jim Carrey one. Stop. Enough. That's enough. No more. Coming in at number 10, we have the remake of their classic reindeer. So the reindeer from Home Depot is a very iconic piece. It's the one with the animated neck and head turn. It's very nice. I always liked the original one. I thought it was pretty cool. I wasn't a fan of how it was all over fabric because then I can't use it outside. Well, they decided to remake it, and they actually bit a play out of Lowe's handbook where they gave it terrifying eyes and an open mouth. So why they did that, I don't know. The original was perfectly fine. It looked really cool, and this one just kind of makes it nightmare fuel. Yeah, so the Remake Reindeer is definitely worse than the original. It's still not bad, and this is something I've always kind of felt iffy about, was the price on the reindeer. I think $200 is way too much for it, especially because it's not outdoor rated. And now they've given it creepy eyes and an open mouth, and it looks even scarier. So yeah, not a huge fan of the Remake Reindeer. I think it's worse than the original, but it's still not the worst. It's just not my favorite. Coming in at number 9, more nightmare fuel, Buddy the Elf. Buddy the Elf was unexpected. There was zero warning about Buddy the Elf. He just kind of jump scared all of us simultaneously on the website this morning. And you know what? If I was a diehard Elf fan, I would probably adore this thing and buy it the moment I seen it. However, me personally, I'm not a huge Elf person. I like the movie, but it's not like one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. It's just pretty good. So when I seen this and seen that, it looks like it's just so uncanny, dude. It is horrifying. Like, I don't know if they couldn't get a Jim Carrey life cast or what, but it is just terrifying. However, they did good on everything else. I like the stance. The animation's fine. 200 isn't the worst. Also, 12 phrases. That's insane, dude. 12? For why? I don't think there's even been a prop that has, 3/4 of that. As I say, I feel like the highest ever has been 8 or 9. 12 is in... Why? What do you have to gain from 12 phrases on Buddy the Elf? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's cool. If you're a fan of it, you're probably going to love that because I think it has, straight ripped from the movie audio. So that's pretty cool. It's just that thing is horrifying. But like I said, if I was a Elf diehard fan, I would adore this thing. Fortunately, though, I'm not. Coming in at number 8, we have the List Santas. Now, the List Santas I do like. I think they're really cool. And I think, objectively, they're honestly still the best Santa animatronics we've ever gotten. Because they're just an improvement over the original Santa. However, I could see you giving or taking which one you prefer more. The original ones with just the bag, or these ones that hold the naughty and nice list. I personally think that these ones are a little bit better. However, I'm still disappointed in them because I really wanted them to do something new with these Santas. I really want to see Home Depot do the mega servo everything with a Santa. I think that would be incredible. And they could also get away with it being outdoor rated because you could give it a plastic head. So when I say that, I'm talking the servo eyes, the servo head, throw in some arm animation maybe, and body turn. I think that that would be an impossible to beat animatronic Santa. And I hope that that's something we get in the future, maybe next year, instead of just another Santa that does the same thing, just with different parts, I guess. I still like it, and it's just, I want to see something new. Coming in at number 7, we have the 8-foot toy soldier. Now, the 8-foot toy soldier, or nutcracker, I mean, it's just another nutcracker, basically. This one's pretty cool. I do like this one a lot. Coming in at $250, it actually does more than the original nutcrackers. It looks like it's built a little bit better. And then, in addition to that, this one has the moving eyes that the Black Friday nutcracker has, which I love those a lot more than the DGIs. I actually hope that once we get more nutcrackers, because I'm assuming that it's just going to be a thing we get every year, that we get more of them that have the moving eyes instead of the ones with the digital eyes. And I think it'd be even cooler if they gave them the servo eyes. I don't think we're quite there yet, though. We'll see, because they're kind of in the head weird, but we'll see. I do quite like it. I think it's really nice. Is it one that I would get? No, but I'm a huge fan of it. I actually own the Black Friday nutcracker. It's pretty cool. Coming in at number 6, I have the giant reindeer. Now, this is another one with a kind of an iffy price. $300. It is really big, 8.5 feet tall. About 3 feet of that is antler. It's for, I don't know why. Yeah, like a 3 foot worth of the reindeer's height is just his antlers. He's not actually 8.5 feet tall. It's still really cool, though. I love how it looks. It's got that uncanny look that the remake Depot Deer does as well. But I like this one a lot more just because of the size. It's more size accurate to a real reindeer almost, and just like it looks cool. I like the stance. However, I am worried. I am horrified of this thing outside. It has a really thin base, which is strange considering that the 8-foot Santa has the classic giant base. Why does this one not? And in addition to that, it's only standing on 3 legs, which is also kind of worrisome. So there's going to be a little bit of a top-heavy issue, I feel like. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested to see how they do. It seems like they did a pretty okay job on stuff like Dullahan and Flying Reaper. But, yeah. I like it a lot. Love the design. 300 is pretty steep, but it's cool. Coming in at number 5, I have Scrooge. Scrooge was another one that came out of completely left field. This is kind of like this year's equivalent to Jack Frost, who is back, by the way. I like Scrooge. I think he's pretty cool. Is it my biggest gripe with him, however, is that he looks too much like an SVI prop, and that is an issue that I also have with Jack Frost. I think if they're going to keep doing these, I want to see them make them look more like the original character and less like a Seasonal Visions version of that character, which they are SVI, so it's to be expected. 200 is not the worst. It is just head and mouth as far as I'm aware, but I think it could have been just a little bit more, a little bit less. I think we could have gotten maybe a 180 in there, maybe even 150, because you got to think stuff like Jack of Spades of Halloween for Halloween does an extra animation than him, plus the lighting effects as well. And then in addition to that, stuff like Captain Cuts is only $50 more, and he is one of the most advanced animatronics ever, or even Chucky being the same price. So I don't know. The Christmas prices are kind of weird this year. I almost feel like it's 2 different departments, but that I don't know for sure. But yeah, I like Scrooge. I think he's pretty cool. Like the candle that lights up. Phrases are kind of strange, but he's not bad. I like him. Coming in at number 4, we have one of the 2 multi-holiday ones. I have the Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper, I was not actually expecting to be servo, and it's kind of cool that it is. I think it's a pretty cool thing to have this another servo license prop. I like that they kind of make all the license props servo. It gives them more character, and I'm all here for that. However, with the Stormtrooper, I like it. 300 sucks. That's really bad, even for Depot standards. Vader, I kind of understand because he's super tall, and he's got the servo arm, and that's new technology, and all that stuff, yada yada. The Stormtrooper is just servo head, and in addition to that, the phrases are horrible. The phrases on the Stormtrooper are probably the worst out of any of the multi-holiday props. I don't mind Yoda and Vader's, but like the phrases on the Stormtrooper for some reason just really irk me the wrong way. Regardless, it looks really cool. It looks like a Stormtrooper. I'm glad they fixed like his build a little bit. He looks too skinny in the prototype. And then in addition to that, the servos are nice. Always love some servos on props. He's pretty cool. Just don't like the phrases, and I really don't like the price. Coming in at number 3, though, these top 3 are just incredible animatronics, by the way. Like, all of these are phenomenal pieces. This is one we've already seen. Coming in at number 3, I have Darth Vader. Now, Darth Vader, I actually did talk about in my Halloween ranking video, and we've talked about him in the halfway to Halloween ranking video. Here he is again for the final time up until I do my every single Halloween animatronic ranking. Darth Vader is both holidays, so I can get away with doing this. He is fantastic. Gorgeous animatronic. Looks just straight out of the movie. He's super imposing. He's great collector's piece. The servo arm. He's got the servo arm. That is humongous. And it looks great. There's so much animation in that lightsaber. And I love it. I love the Darth Vader. The only reason I don't have it is just because I don't need it. With Yoda, it's nice because he's small and compact, and that's why I have him. With Vader, as you can see, I don't really have the room for him, and I wouldn't really be able to use him anywhere else in my house, my yard haunt, my actual haunt, or just in general. So that's the reason I don't have Vader, or Stormtrooper. However, he is incredible, and if you do have a reason to get him, or you just want him regardless, even if you don't have a reason, get Darth Vader. He is chef's kiss. And the top 2, fun fact, I bought both of these. So you will see unboxings of them probably next week. Coming in at number 2, I have his wife. I got Mickey's wife. It's Minnie. I have Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is basically just an accessory to Mickey. As they always are, they're in a fantastic pair. And I knew as soon as I found out we were getting a Minnie, I was like, I got to get this to go with my Mickey. I got Mickey last year, and I'm super happy, and I still truly do believe that Mickey is the greatest Christmas animatronic ever made. However, he might get beaten by number 1. We'll see. But with Minnie, I love that they actually gave them different songs. So Mickey plays We Wish You a Merry Christmas and talks about 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And then Minnie has 2 completely different songs. I don't remember which ones exactly. And then also, number 1 has 2 different songs as well. I also don't remember which ones exactly. I love that. I'm super glad that they decided to switch out the phrases. I'm sorry I can't show videos of these ones either, by the way. Their videos are glitched on their page and for some reason show a Christmas tree. So that's always nice. Yeah, Minnie's awesome. I'm happy to get another Disney character, and I hope next year that we see Goofy. Be really excited for Goofy. Number 1. Number 1 actually is probably in my top 10 animatronics across the board. Halloween and Christmas. And I think Minnie is too. Number 1, I have Donald. Donald is so good, bro. When I heard the rumors, there was rumors before we got photos that we were getting a Donald Duck animatronic. And when I tell you that I was like praying to the Holy Spirits above that we were going to get a Donald. And then when the photo leaked from the manager meeting event, and there he was, I almost cried. I wanted a Donald since Mickey came out. I wanted a Minnie, I want a Donald, I want a Pluto, and a Goofy. Let's get those, and let's call it a day with the Disney stuff. Because I think that's the perfect trifecta. Not even trifecta, it's more than that. But regardless, Donald is so good. And they went the extra mile on him compared to these other ones, and let me explain why. So he has a cool new outfit, which is always lovely to see. I love that. And in addition to that, his lower body and his head are all fox fur. Besides, like, the beak and the eyes, obviously. So not only is he the same price as Mickey and Minnie, who are both servo, and I think they all do the same thing. I think Minnie has one less animation. I don't think she does the arm raise, which Donald does. He's pretty much just like a 1-to-1 of Mickey. They do full fox fur, so he's actually probably costs more to make, and they're still selling him for the same price, which I think is amazing. I think that whole Disney line, like him here, is absolutely worth $200. They're incredible. And I'm so glad to see that we're finally getting a Donald, and I'm so glad that I can say that I'm getting it, and the unboxing is probably going to come out sometime early next week. But that is the list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Spooky Guy 444. Comment down below, who is your favorite animatronic from this Christmas release? I'm Spooky Guy 444. Stay tuned, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.